Brian, people might go like, well, why does Trump need to have a get out the vote effort? Everyone knows him who likes him and that kind of stuff. But in a close election, it is the people who are working in that state who they make sure people who are leaning towards them, who they've canvassed in advance, said, I'm going to vote for Biden, actually went to poll that day and actually cast a ballot, or in advance cast a ballot by the mail, or got a ride to the polls. They couldn't get a ride to the polls. In a close election, that infrastructure in each state could be the difference between Biden 4 more years or Trump getting in there for the rest of our lives.
Or the rest of his.
Right, his life, that way.
I hope to outlive him a little longer. But yeah, that's true. But it's also key in those swing states to get voters to your side, because there are plenty of undecided, which is shocking to me that there are. But getting your supporters to the poll and getting your word out so that people who are on the fence vote for you, or you even change the minds of some of those who were going to vote against you. It's kind of hard to do when you don't have the people there. But what Donald Trump has is the bombast and the megaphone. And that's right. The scary part is that, there's no great, Dean, real quick, there's no greater difference between these two candidates than what we've seen in the last 2 days. There was a bridge collapse in Baltimore. Biden is on it. Biden is talking about it. He's mired in reality, telling us how they're going to solve the problem, what they're going to do. Donald Trump comes out and writes a letter to his people going, hey, they didn't get Mar-a-Lago or Trump Tower, send me money. He hasn't addressed that issue. He hasn't addressed Gaza. He hasn't addressed Ukraine. He hasn't addressed any issue except his. And so that's the megaphone he's speaking through. And it quite honestly, if you're at this point in time voting for Donald Trump, I really think you need to take your own dementia test,